was a very long journey. I was born in a small village in Kerala called Chittoor in the district of Palakkad. So, in my upbringing, in my school life, we never, me or my friends, nobody had a dream. Like nobody used to discuss. Like the only thing about cinema was just watching cinema, probably in the weekend. That too, some mostly for the festivals, not like a routine. So nobody thought that I will become an actor, and neither did I think that I will become an actor. When I landed my first offer, I just did it because I had 2-3 months free before I join a college. Just took it because I felt very adventurous at that moment. I'll just try it out. But then when I did my first film, I realized that first I don't know anything. There is lot to learn, and honestly, I felt that this is not for me, and I don't think I can do this. And I took a breather for almost a year, and I would say then I restarted again. It was very so much of circumstance and then destiny. I would say I'm a destiny's child. Then started my journey again, but that was like the time when I decided, okay, this is my career, and then I'm a dreamer. So the moment I decided, okay, this is going to be it, then I started dreaming big. Then I dreamt that okay, I want to do different type of roles. Then I started, what are the roles that you would love, and then I wanted to experience every other industry. In my childhood, I've definitely watched Bollywood and a lot of Tamil films. More than Telugu, we used to, from Kerala, as I'm from Kerala, we used to watch a little bit of dubbed Telugu films, but more of Tamil films and Bollywood films. Then, yes, then, okay, I decided that I'm going to do anything that will take me all the learning and hit and trial, success, failures, and everything. I just took up that journey, and then here I am.
At a time when actresses are often typecast into glamorous roles, your inclination towards unconventional script, did you call it a risk or a well-planned strategy?
I'm not completely defending the question, but I truly feel that the question, when you say that the actresses are limited to glamorous role, is something that has been changing from the last few years. I can point out a lot of great performances and very substantial role played by a lot of female actors uh, in the last few years. I've loved Yami ma'am in Huck. It was one of like a stand. I'm not saying that it's changing. Definitely, and I also believe that it is an actor's choice of what the actor wants to pick up. Like if I am someone who would definitely pick up a very in a commercial movie, if the role is commercial, I would like to dance. I would like to do such role as well. So much of fun, glitz and glamour. And then I also at the same time would love to take up a role which is very deep, so much of performance to do. So I like to navigate my career in both. I think the audience also demands all type of cinema.
Talking about earlier films in South, we used to see that there used to be not so substantial roles in South, especially for the actresses. They used to have very short role or very small type of role, or basically behind the actor. So, but nowadays, do you think that the South industry is changing and there is more substantial role for the actresses also?
Okay, so when you say South, it's Malayalam, it's Tamil, it's Kannada, and Telugu. And then in between, so I just, it doesn't come from my heart to just say South industry, because I feel all those four industries are very prominent and they make fantastic films. They have made fantastic films over the decades. Okay, there was a brief period of time, probably early 2000s, I would notice that the roles of females got really limited, and the cinema went into a very very commercial, what we call as the commercial space, where the role of a female actor is limited. But I look cinema, I watch a lot of cinema. The times when Sridevi Garu or there was a time when Sri Savitri ma'am, and the roles created by a lot of actresses. Like my favorite actor, I will call her superstar, Urvashi ma'am. She has ruled all the industries, has worked with all the top actors and been on par. And the superstar Vijay Shanti garu, who is also from Telugu, Shobana ma'am has explored the entire Indian terrain of all in the industries. She has worked in Hindi also. So there's a movie done by Ramya Krishna ma'am. It's called Padayappa in Tamil, where you see that she is standing as a villain, female villain, as tall as superstar Rajinikanth sir. Anushka ma'am did Arundhati, the female-centric blockbuster, and it was a blockbuster in every state. So I see that. So when you just say okay, the females roles are limited, probably it's because there is a lot more the south offered, but it did not reach here. Lot of the great films that at that time there was, the OTT was not there, and the dubbing the film from the native language to Hindi also was not happening that much. That happened much later. And initially there was the films that was mostly dubbed were very commercial films. More of entertainment and fight and songs and all that. If you get to the crux of cinema in all the four major film industries in South, you will see that the industry has a lot more to offer. And if I missed any of the names, I'm really sorry, but there are great female superstars there.
Talking about your upcoming projects of Swayambhu, you underwent intense training in archery, horse riding, mountain climbing. Does the level of dedication come purely from passion, or is there also an underlying pressure in the constant need to prove yourself?
I'm not in a space where I'm pressurizing myself to prove myself. It is a bit of pressure, but it is not something that affects me negatively. Like, I'm not burning in that pressure, but it's rather pushing me and inspiring me. So my dreams and what I want to achieve keeps pushing me and inspiring me all the time. And as an actor, I believe that I have to take up, if I like a role, and then I need to do it what it takes to make that role the best. So I just gave my best shot and I trained myself in it, because I don't want to use any dupes for any of the shot. The role involved a lot of stunts, which everything was new to me. I just bravely took that up.
As you know that it involved a lot of stunts, so you will sustain injuries while performing action sequences. Do you feel actresses are taken seriously only when they push their physical limits?
No. It is not. Again, pointing in that to a lot of, I did not. So the idea of power is not just physical power; it's also mental power. A lot of characters are designed that way as well. This character in particular, which I took up, yes, it involves a lot of stunts, but I don't think that there is a general categorization where the female actors are seen and credited only when they do a lot of stunts.
Political dramas often, as you are doing a political drama also with Amazon, so political dramas are often deal with sensitive narratives. So do you feel you were stepping into a controversial or politically risky space?
Controversy happening is not in my hands. Somewhere I have realized that you cannot control the narratives that come later after you do something. So it's not in my hands, and I don't think that the show, what I have committed is a very controversial stuff. It is a deep look, in-depth look into, yes, a political structure in a area, but I don't think it will be controversial.
OTT platforms are known for bold storytelling. So have you set any personal creative boundaries that you wouldn't cross as an actor?
I am someone who believes in the truth of storytelling, and once the character is written with truth and depth, and the film and the character demands it, and I believe that the director will be able to show that in a very everybody has their own aesthetics and they believe in their, and I believe that everybody has the right to have their own choices. Neither do I judge someone for making a very bold choice, as everyone says. No, neither I, I will not feel anything if someone judges me also for making a choice. I make a choice, I stand with it, and my choice completely depends on if I feel the character here and if that scene is really necessary, or just, if it is just pushed into the narrative, I'm gonna say no for it.
Uh, your next film, Slumdog, is with Vijay Sethupathi and
Yeah.
Tabu.
Yeah.
So directed by Puri Jagannath.
Yes.
And he is a very commercial type of filmmaker. So working alongside powerful performers like Sethupathi and Tabu, do you think pressure or do you see healthy competition that elevates your craft?
Neither pressure, no competition. Both was not there. Actors should not compete with each other on the set, because it is the beautiful rhythm and the camaraderie between the actors that brings the best on screen, not a competition. Even whatever sort of competition that is, it shouldn't be there. There should be mutual respect, and the give and take is there. So on set, as a co-actor, we just give and we take. That's a process. I don't feel that any sort of competition with my co-actors. I would rather humbly learn from them. If I see something, I do observe a lot when I see actors around me whom I admire for their body of work. And then coming to pressure, no, I walk in, these days at least, I walk into set with full confidence and a smiling face.
So how was the experience working with Vijay Sethupathi and Tabu?
Brilliant. They are brilliant actors. I have seen Sethu sir's acting, and I don't have to speak about it, but few of the characters that he has done, I admire to the core. Tabu ma'am, she has a strength, that strength and an aura. And again, I've grown up watching her performances and movies. Watching both of them, one thing I saw that, the actors that they are, it's because they internalize the character a lot. I mean, they're thorough with their lines. When shooting for Slumdog, we had to deliver the lines. Sethu sir's, everyone had to deliver the line both in Tamil and Telugu as well. We shot more scenes simultaneously, and how they come prepared, and just that emotion, how they internalize, and we feel that it's just coming from within. As a co-actor, when I have to react in such situations, I just have to keenly just listen to it, and all the reactions will come on my face. I felt that's because the depth that they are putting in their acting.
Talking about Puri Jagannath films, which are often larger than life, so does your character have strong layers, or does it lean more towards a typical commercial?
Okay, so it is usually commercial, but again, Puri sir's film, there are a lot of interesting films that are not. So all very, very big hit films. Yes, there are a lot of commercial films, but there are a lot of other interesting films as well. This film it will be a very different Puri sir film.
Talking about Black Gold, you play a powerful police officer in the film. So does the character come with realistic flaws, or is it more a perfect cop portrait?
Quite realistic. There have been times when my director felt that, okay, this character deserves some little elevation, and he has given me that, not denying it. I was not completely up for it because it was new to me, because I had done a lot of organic, real performances. So sometimes just giving a stylish look itself was not easy for me. But he eased me out into such spaces, and that is not much, but it is there. But the story entirely is a very practical take on how this character, who had a different lifestyle, who had a certain lifestyle and upbringing, approach the situations or the circumstances that comes into her life, in her professional life, how she deals, that is the story about. Wow, I just said that in a way that I don't reveal the story.
Talking about your film Benz with Lokesh, so being part of Lokesh Kanagaraj Cinematic Universe, do you see it's a major career leap, or also a risk given to the massive fan expectation?
There is a lot of expectation about the film because every other day I can see one person, at least one person, just coming into my DM or my comment section asking for Ben's update. As of now, I can say that the film is under production and it will be released soon. And when speaking about the big leap in career, I think that can happen from any films, and I take up films and scripts believing that this is the next step in my career.
You are often labeled as a content-driven actor. So, has this positioning ever limited your chances to win commercial entertainment?
I have done commercial films. I very recently did a film called Aganda 2, which was an out and right commercial film and a very commercial character also. I don't think that, yes, I had, because I come from Malayalam film industry, and that industry, the place that taught me a lot, and which is the base and foundation for my career, for my acting career. The actors over there and the storytellers over there are heavily into true stories, true emotions. So even when I stepped out of the industry, my primary intention was always to be part of great stories only. Even when I commit a commercial film, I do look for some depth and truth in the character.
You say in today's time, social media presence often defines stardom. So, do you think visibility has become more important than acting talent?
I've not really pondered into it because I was not so much into social media for the last 2 years. I think it depends on heavily on my mood. If I'm in the mood for posting, I just post. I just don't. I would say that my character speaks for itself, and I get my roles and opportunities depends on what performance I did in my previous films. And if needed, I'm also ready to step in. And if I really like a filmmaker, I'm okay just, asking that if I can do a film, and I'm also open to auditioning for it. I'm not under the pressure of, okay, only if I'm seen so much on the social media that I'll get roles. I'm not in that pressure.
Okay, if you had to choose between a mass blockbuster and critically acclaimed performance, which one do you define for you?
Mass performer or critically acclaimed actor? Both.
And do you feel you still try to break out the underrated type?
I don't think that I'm underrated.
And honestly, what is stronger today, Samyukta as a brand or Samyukta as an actor?
Samyukta is an actor.
And why?
Because that's my primary intention of being here in this field of work. I don't even say that it is my field of work, but because I love cinema and I'm loving the art of filmmaking, and that art, I think I've taken a very, I just don't see this as just a work or a profession, but I look at it very spiritually also.
Okay, lastly, when can we see you in original Bollywood film?
Very soon.
Lastly, what message you have to give to your fans?
I love them. It is their love and support and constructive criticism as well, which helps me grow and which is helping me growing. So send it to me. All the love. Thank you so much.
Especially in Bollywood, who do you think that who are the actors you want to work with?
My all-time favorite actor in Bollywood is Shah Rukh Khan. I don't know, I would say it was in my blood because my mom is a very big Shah Rukh Khan fan. His film on a TV screen, I didn't feel that I have a choice even to not like him. And then after a point, my mother kept, how many times have you watched Kabhi Khushi Kabhie Gham? I would say probably 50, but I don't mind. I'll still watch it. I still watch it because I can watch him on screen, and his offline persona, his interviews, his TEDx, when he describes, there's this one question where an interviewer asked him about treating a woman. The answer that he gave is 4 generations. So I find him, I admire him. I'm definitely waiting for a chance to just meet him, God willing, work with him.
Lastly, what one message you have to give to your fans?
I loved him. I gave that message already.
But to your fans.
So, as I said before, I felt that they own me, and I love the fact that they own me because there's a lot of love in that. Sometimes when I do things which are very little, sometimes they love seeing me in a sari or something, and if I wear a modern dress, they'll probably ask me, "Why, ma'am? You look very beautiful in sari." So I like the way how they just own me, and it is their love which is the inspiration and the sole reason which keeps me going. So I want that love to keep coming my way all the time. Thank you.